My name's Beth and I'm going to show you how I tie an FG knot. I start by putting the spool of leader underneath my foot. That way I can move my foot back and forth to adjust the tension as required. I then get my braid and fold it back on itself and then tie it around my fingers to keep it secure and tight. I start by using a crisscross pattern because that distributes the tension more evenly and isn't going to cut the circulation off your fingers as much. Then I will do the same with my next finger, and how often you wrap it round is dependent on how much you have left to put around your forefinger and your thumb. So this is how you're keeping tension on the braid side of your line. Once you've got it secured like that in your hand, it doesn't matter what's happening with your rod. You can have your rod lying down in front of you or behind or upright in a rod holder if you're on a kayak. It doesn't really matter because all the tension is secured in your hand. Once you've got your braid secured, you take your leader and you pass it underneath the line and grab it with your hand and pull it round so that you've got tension facing backwards. Once you've got the tension there, keep the tension on it and pull the leader underneath and then use this finger to pull it tight. And then you repeat it on the other side. So you grab it from the top, pull it underneath and back, and then through, grab it with your finger and pull it tight. And then you go back towards you, over and under and pull it tight. And then you just keep repeating that. All the time, you're using this hand to pull the tension this way, and you're using your foot to keep the tension on the leader side in this way. So then you just keep repeating over and under and through, over and under, and then pull it tight with your finger. Over and under, over and under. All the while pulling this way and keeping tension on your leader. I used to do that about 16 times on each side, but now I usually only do it about 10. So over and under and pull it with your finger. Over and under and pull it with your finger. Over and under and pull it with your finger. Once you've done it enough times, you pull the leader tight back towards that way and grab it with your thumb and you can let go of the braid. And then you tie a half-hitch knot. This end I'll put in my mouth to hold secure while I pull the knot tight. Once you've got your knot holding everything together, you grab your leader end and pull it up in the direction of your braid. When you're holding those two lines secure, you use the tag end of your braid to tie a half hitch and pull it tight, and then another one and pull it tight. And then I will usually do one where I wrap it around and under 3 times. Grab it under there and then grab it under there. So I'm wrapping it around both my braid and my leader, which I'm holding together on this side, and then pull it tight. Once you've got to that position, you can cut off the tag end of your leader. Cut it as close as you can, being careful not to cut your knot. And then you just do a couple more half hitches to tie it off and tidy up that tag end of your leader. Once you've done that, you can cut off the braid tag end. Now what I do is I always run it through my fingers a couple of times just to make 100% sure that I'm going to be cutting the end that's the tag and not the end that's attached to my rod. I pull both lines back towards myself, check my tag end, and then cut it off as close as possible. And then give it a gentle tug in either direction and you're done.